Tonight, an I-Team investigation into the controversial arrest of a youth hockey coach. Officers tased him several times.
Now, 6 months later, a parent who was there and who spoke out against the police is facing criminal charges. Chief Investigative Reporter Cheryl Fiandaca has the exclusive story.
Chris Albano was recording as Salem, New Hampshire police tased and arrested a youth hockey coach. That was in December. In May, police had Chris taken off a plane at Logan Airport and arrested. Larry Vogelman is a top civil rights lawyer.
It sure looks like they're trying to intimidate witnesses. We were all
Chris was one of several parents who spoke out against the police in an I-Team report, telling us the coach did nothing wrong.
He wasn't going anywhere. There was 4 cops on him, and he wasn't fighting back or anything, so there was no reason for that.
No, I didn't grab the wrong guy. Don't tell me what I did.
I felt like if you opened your mouth, they were going to arrest you too.
The coach was the only one arrested in the incident, until now. Just weeks after our report aired, Officer Sean Wilson said Chris assaulted him that same night.
I've never heard of it before, and certainly in my experience that runs to 4 decades, if it was determined that an arrest was warranted, the arrest should have been carried out in December, not 6 months after the fact, as we're seeing here. And this is beyond the pale for what is appropriate and professional police conduct.
It's not like any new evidence comes forward because the police were there at the scene. So it's very suspect.
The I-Team obtained a copy of Officer Wilson's police report. In it, he says, the situation was extremely dangerous for the 3 officers on the floor. He goes on to say, I was the only officer trying to control the crowd. I removed my flashlight from its holder and turned it on strobe. I did this so if people were unable to video, then maybe they would listen to my commands. But he makes no mention of being assaulted. Officer Wilson alleges Chris hit his hand when he was trying to prevent witnesses from videotaping the coach's arrest.
If he was trying to prevent the taping of the incident, and that's all he was trying to do, that's unconstitutional.
I didn't see anything that approached a disorderly person, or certainly not an assault and battery on a police officer. I mean, there are situations when police officers are assaulted and beaten, and to diminish it and trivialize it like this, I think undermines situations when police officers are legitimately assaulted.
And the I-Team learned just last week police charged another man who was at the rink with disorderly conduct.
What do you think the motivation is now behind charging all these witnesses?
Intimidation. You know, they're saying to all the other people that were there, don't you support this guy, because if you do, you're going to get locked up also.
The Salem police, the district attorney, and the Salem town manager tell us they're unable to comment on open cases. As we previously reported, the town manager ordered an independent audit of the department to include internal affairs. He tells us a preliminary report is due in a few weeks. Final results should be available this summer. Cheryl Fiandaca, WBZ News.